Hi, grade 3 math. This is your favorite teacher, Anna. And I should explain, I'm assuming I am your only teacher named Anna, which would make me your favorite teacher, Anna, right? So that's why I feel comfortable saying that. Milky cannot be with us today. She is in trouble because I was doing a water demonstration with the first grade math class. And Milky, you know how she likes to jump up on the table? Well, she thought it would be funny to go ahead and jump up on the table with all of my glasses filled with water, and knocked one over, spilled water all over everything, my books, my math book, my computer, the floor. This table actually can open, so inside the table, everything. So she is not allowed in here today. She's being punished. She's in trouble. She's a naughty kitty. Okay, so on Wednesday, you are going to have a math test, chapter 19. You should be reviewing for your math test, and you can watch the old videos if you like. We don't need to go through it all again. Make sure you know your cardinal directions. Make sure you know how to read a map and a grid and sunrise and sunset and clockwise and anti-clockwise, okay? I'm sure compared to your tests in class, this one, it's gonna be on the computer. It probably will not be as hard or as long, so that's one good thing, I guess. Today we are going to review fractions. We are going to review fractions because they are going to help us in the next video when we get into money, which I am so excited about. I'm so excited I got out my money today, and yeah, I started getting ready for it, and then I realized we really need to review our fractions first, especially the names, like naming fractions, okay? Everything will be easier to understand if you can remember fractions, because the fractions and the money really kind of go together. The money is just another way of saying the fractions. That's really what we're learning. So even though it is American money, it's not only American money. There are other countries besides America that use this way of talking about money, but for math it is useful anyway in regards to fractions, okay? I promise. All right, so I want your math book open to page 195. I'm getting better. 195. It should look like this. Remember this page? We talked about spelling and how to say the fractions. So I just want to go through it again and make sure we all are on the same page. We all know our fractions. The light is getting weird in here. You can tell it's almost nighttime. So hopefully it's still okay. This is the latest I've done a video. All right, so page 195. These are some unit fractions. So 1 out of 2 equal parts equals 1/2. I want everyone to say 1/2. Okay, and then oh no, she got in here. Milky, you're not allowed. Why are you here? We're not speaking to each other anymore. All right. 1 out of 3 equal parts is 1/3. Okay, 1 out of 4 equal parts. The one that I care about today is the first one. Everyone say 1/4. Okay, 1 out of 5 equal parts is 1/5. All right, 1 out of 6 equal parts is 1/6. 1 out of 7 equal parts is 1/7. 1 out of 8 equal parts is 1/8. 1 out of 9 equal parts is 1/9. 1 out of 10 equal parts is 1/10. 1 out of 11 equal parts is 1/11. And 1 out of 12 equal parts is 1/12. All right, so let me see. I have, that's okay, that's okay. Look at page 197. You should have this done already. Page 197. What fraction of the shapes are shaded? So letter A, that is 1/2. And then letter B is 1/3. And letter C, okay, I see it, I have to count. That is 1/8. Okay, for this next unit, what we're really going to care about is half, maybe 1/3, definitely 1/4, 1/10, but you should be comfortable with all of these fractions, okay? And let's see here. Let's do page 198. Look at page 198. So, a whole can be divided equally into 6 parts. It can be divided equally into many parts. So a whole would mean 1. Like a whole would be 1, okay? So then this one would be 1/6. This one is 2/6. This one is 4/6. Okay? And then this one, a whole, so 1, can be divided equally into 8 equal parts. 3/8, 5/8, 6/8. You'll notice that 6/8 would be the same as 3/4, right? If you look at that, if you took all those lines out, that would be the same as 3/4, correct? Okay, and let's go to page 200. Now page 200, 200, you remember mixed numbers. Mixed numbers are whole numbers plus fractions, right? So let's look here. So this one, 2 out of 2 is 1 whole. This one, 1 plus 1/2 equals 1 and a half, okay? So she, Aisha, has 1 and a half pizzas. One more time, everybody say 1 and a half. 1 and a half, a half is the same as 1/2. A means 1, okay? So it is okay to say for 1 when you're talking about fractions. 1/4, 1/2, 1/3, 1/10, okay? So a mixed number is made up of a whole number and a fraction. Here is another example of a mixed number. So there are 2 circles here. 2 is a whole number. The fraction is 1/4, right? So this one would be, how would you say that number? Yeah, it should be 2 and a quarter, or 2 and 1/4. All right, and let me see, what else do we have here? They only stick with a quarter for that one, and I also wanted to look at page 202. So page 202 shows you, this is the same thing we already reviewed, it's just another way of looking at it, where they take the bar, the whole bar is 1, there's half, there is a quarter, there's a third, there's a fourth, there's a fifth, a sixth, a seventh, an eighth, because eighth starts with a vowel sound, so that should be an, a ninth, a 10th, an 11th, and a 12th, okay? Page 203, they're talking about comparing fractions. I just want to point out number 2, letter A right here, which is greater, 4/5 or 2/5. So this is 4/5, this is 2/5, okay? And 4/5 is greater than 2/5, which is smaller, 3/6 or 5/6. So 3/6 is smaller than 5/6. Okay? And then down here, which is greater, 5/10 or 7/10. So 7/10 is greater than 5/10. Okay? And that will do it for today. So your homework is to study for your test, and on Wednesday we will I'll send you the test, and I'll do a video to help you go through the test. Make sure you know how to fill it out correctly so I get everybody's score all correct. And then after that, the week after that, we will start in with the money. I gotta stop talking about that. All right, you guys, have a nice Monday, and I will see you soon, and study hard. Bye.